Before you even continue watching this video, just know if you are not woke, you will not agree with what I'm saying. You are God, not God in a kingly, I don't even know why I didn't make this video yet. You are God, but not God in a kingly, politically sense. Not God as in you are immortal and the man above and you will never die. Nah. You are God as in you are deep down the fabric and structure of this entire universe. Everything around you is God. When you look at something, this can be anything. Say a tree. When you look at a tree, that tree is not a tree. That's what you identify it as. But really, it's energy. Underlying the tree is God consciousness. You look at a butterfly. Underneath the vessel of that butterfly is God consciousness. Okay? Now, let me get deeper. Everyone around you is a reflection of you. Everyone around you is you. Okay? Hold on, my fault. Got some shit in my shit. The hell? Everyone around you is you. After you die, after your vessel dies, another person is born. And that person is you. Okay? Now, I want you to start looking at people and taking away their names. Actually, just start looking at things and people and taking away his labels, okay? So you're gonna look at somebody and be like, oh yeah, that's so-and-so. But actually, look at them for who they actually are. Energy. Underlying their vessel is God consciousness. That's how they're able to talk. That's how they're able to do what they do. That's how you are able to do what you do. Because underlying your vessel is God consciousness. You know what I'm saying? You can understand this when you go to sleep. Okay. The person you identify with is no longer there. Who you know is you is no longer there. But you still know that you are still, hold up, my fault. But you still know that you are there when you are dreaming. But the you that you identify with ain't there no more. What is that? When you are asleep, you are everything. Your physical vessel is left on this third dimensional plane. When you close your eyes, what do you see? You see nothing. What do you feel? What do you feel when you say I? What do you feel when you say you? You feel the God consciousness, and that's who you are. See, everybody refers to themselves as I or you. Everybody is I, and there is one I. See, humans, we are one organism. Although there are lots of people around you, we are one organism, okay? Every human is created from another human. So with this being said, we are one. One organism, one conscious. So therefore, like I said, when this vessel dies, when your vessel dies, it is arranged for you to come back as a whole nother person altogether. This is why we have people with names, you know what I'm saying? This is why people have names and shit like that. After John dies, then comes Betty. After Betty, then you got Melissa. After Melissa, then you got somebody else, you know what I'm saying? The only reason people don't understand this is because the government has programmed and brainwashed society. They have literally stripped us from our own spirituality. When we were children, we were naturally connected with pure source energy. We were naturally connected with our higher selves. We were naturally connected with the spirit realm. But over time, this matrix strips us from our spirituality. But you would very well understand this and understand this if the matrix wasn't the way it was, if there wasn't a matrix. You will also begin to understand and understand that everything in this universe is divinely within you. You are not separate from this universe. You are not in this universe because you are this universe. Everybody is I, everybody is you. And let me just say this before I end this video off. If you take the divine feminine and you put the divine feminine on a different planet, That divine feminine will represent the divine feminine as a whole, humanity as a whole. If you take the divine masculine and put that divine masculine on a different planet, that divine masculine will represent males as a whole. So you would know that you would have a female species and the male species. Same as if an alien was to come to Earth, you would then know that there is a male species of alien or a female species of alien, and there are a lot more rather than just this one alien. So that one alien will represent the alien race as a whole. If I was to go to a different planet, I would represent humanity, the divine masculine as a whole. Now really just think about that, meditate on that. So you have two sides of energy. You have the divine masculine and then you have the divine feminine, both one and the same. All right, so now that we went over who God is, let's go over who Jesus is. There were numerous saviors around the world. Jesus was the Son of God. There are numerous sun gods, and I'm gonna go over. Keep in mind that all of these sun gods have something in common. Let's get to it. Jesus was born of a Virgin Mary on December 25th, star in the east. Was a child teacher at 12. Jesus had 12 disciples and performed miracles. King of Kings, Alpha Omega, Lamb of God, Light of the world. Adis, born of a virgin, born on December 25th, crucified, dead for 3 days, resurrected on the third day. Krishna, born of a virgin, star in the east, just like all of these other sun gods, performed miracles, crucified, resurrected on the third day. Dionysus, born of a virgin, born on December 25th, crucified, dead for 3 days, resurrected on the third day. Performed miracles, turned water into wine, King of Kings, Alpha Omega. Mithra, born of a virgin, born on December 25th, had 12 disciples, performed miracles, dead for 3 days, resurrected on the third day. Horus was born on December 25th, born of a virgin, star in the east, adorned by 3 kings, teacher at 12, baptized at 30. Horus had 12 disciples. He performed miracles such as healing and walking on water. Horus was betrayed by Typhon. Horus was crucified, buried for 3 days, and resurrected on the third day. Now keep this in mind. From the summer solstice to the winter solstice, the days become shorter and colder. And from the perspective of the northern hemisphere, the sun moves south and gets more smaller and more scarce. The shortening of the days and the expiration of the crux, the cross, which is the cross in the constellation, when approaching the winter solstice, it symbolized the process of death. It was the death of the sun. All of these gods that I mentioned were sun gods. So by December 22nd, the sun's demise was realized. The sun made it to its lowest point in the sky, so therefore people thought that the sun died. Then the sun stops moving south, at least perceivably, for 3 days. All of those sun gods shared something in common: 3-day death and the resurrection on the third day. And during the 3-day pause, the sun resides in the vicinity of the southern crux. The sun resided on the crux for 3 days. The crux is the cross in the constellation. So this is why people say Jesus died on the cross. Jesus is the sun in the sky. And after this time, on December 25th, the sun moves 1 degree, this time north, foreshadowing longer days, warmth, and spring. And it was thus said, the sun died on the cross, was dead for 3 days, only to be resurrected and born again on the third day. This is why Jesus and other sun gods share a crucifixion, a 3-day death, and a resurrection. I'm gonna just go ahead and leave you with that real quick so I can go ahead and make this other video about manifesting and whatnot. Hopefully I enlightened you on something, and if I did, awesome. Don't forget to hit that like button down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more of my content. Without further ado, y'all stay positive, y'all stay happy, and most of all, just be thankful. 11-11.